G'day and welcome to another slow and steady video here on the channel. My name is Katie and today is Wild West Wednesday and I'm looking out the window and it's snowing and we're going home. I've been playing with this character now for a very long time and my partner plays as well, and sometimes we go off on adventures and bounties. And it is just a terrific game, made even more beautiful when you've been playing Red Dead Redemption 1, certainly for the last month or so, to come back. We're properly winterly dressed. Winterly? We're proper dressed for the winter here. We've got a winter coat on, we've got winter gloves, and there's also some winter boots. Now, the theme of Christmas is thick in the air, because if we go downstairs, I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright for this because that is some beautiful Christmas music. We won't stop just in case it does pick it up, but yeah, the Christmas certainly comes to town in Red Dead. And look, we've even got snow here in Blackwater. Yeah, I just love it. I love it. So we've got Daisy here. Now, Daisy is a Shire horse, and generally, the Shire horses are quite well equipped for hardy weather, with their with their thick coat, and yeah, they're pretty hardy animals. So we should be able to get home okay. Of course, this is flooding back with memories of John Marston. The building has not been built yet, which is over there where Agent Ross hangs out, but that is in 1911, and of course we are currently in 1898. That blizzard's coming in, isn't it? Now, I think we're going to need some food. If I recall, there is some hot stew around here somewhere. I'm going to need to feed Daisy before we head out, and I'm hoping that we'll get in no trouble. You know what it's like on Red Dead. But if I remember rightly, there it is. There should be some hot stew that we can grab. But normally you only have snow in the north part of the map. But over the winter period, snow does appear in the rest of the game. This camp's pretty empty actually because of the cold. So I'm just going to jump off Daisy and go and grab some of this stew. I'm sure we can grab some. Well, we normally would, but I don't think there's no stew there, so that's really odd, isn't it? I could have swore you could grab stew there. Right, okay, we're going to have to fend for ourselves then. Let's give Daisy a brush. And let's try and get back home. Now, home is a home that I've had sort of role played for many years really. It's over in Rhodes, so it's a bit of a trek, and we have been over to the ranch before. Okay, so we're gonna have to eat something as well. Let's have, we got any meat? There we go. Some big game. Cool. Okay, now let's check the map. So currently in Blackwater. It's sort of on the other end of the lake here, Flatiron Lake, and I've got a marker here. This is where we live, and like I said, I've role played that place that I've lived for many years. Really, I've sort of adopted this little ranch, if you like, and so without further ado, it's cold out here. The blizzard is still coming in. I think we should hit the high road. going to take us back down into Blackwater. Of course, we're still waiting for this PS5 upgrade, native PS5. I think it's, well, I'm super excited for it. I'm not going to lie. So much so that I'm actually, I'm waiting to start something. Just as we come past this church, there was an online funeral that was held for the lack of updates and the lack of vision for this game, and it was literally dropped. And I attended an online funeral in that church, and we all dressed up in black. Look at her, she's hunkering down. It's proper cold. Now, we could meet bandits on the way, I have no idea. But yeah, it was an online funeral. It was a huge movement by the Red Dead community, crying out for more content in this game, and it's not come. You know, we've not had the content. We've had a few bits and pieces from the outlaw passes, but really nothing. And it's a shame, because I think this game is stunning, as I'm sure many others do as well. And when you look at the cash cow that is GTA, I think they maybe wanted this game to be, you know, a clone of GTA, but it's not the same. You know, you don't buy souped up cars and flying motorbikes. You don't buy loads of guns and big boats and casinos. It's just different. You know, this is the Wild West, and people come on here. I don't know, maybe, what's going on here? Just going to check the path. Oh, it's across here. You know, I think maybe this appeals to a slightly different audience, maybe a slightly older audience. You know, you still have the griefers here, and there's still a lot of fun, but of course we do roleplay that Daisy doesn't actually like the water, especially when it's cold. But you know, we've been doing some horse videos as well, and with Friday horses now, just to really kind of, you know, because I sort of say that we cover trucks, bikes and horses, and this is the game that made me really fall in love with horses. I just think they're super majestic. They're not like a car or a bike. They have their own mind, and they're so well captured in this game that really there's no other game that comes close. But it's nice to do a little nod to other horse games, and you know, they're a primary source of transportation in many games, be it Skyrim or Kingdom Come Deliverance, or you know, the Assassin's Creed. You name it, you know, even Zelda. Of course, we've got Shadow of the Colossus as well, another quite a famous horse. So far, no trouble at all, so hopefully we can get home with no trouble. But really, since this game came out, was it 2018? I want to say 2018. We are now, wow, crikey, it's 26 next year. So it's going to be 8 years, and you would still argue whether any game has matched the majestic movement of the horses that we have here. Look at it. Look, we can hang off the horse. I think I've forgotten the what we need to push now, but we can even make the horse, if you have a level 4 bonding, you can do dressage, so you can make the horse actually just stay on one spot and dance if you like. You can get the horse to reverse. I've forgotten all the moves now. I think no, that's jump. I think you can also, yeah, you can also slide as well, but you'll have to forgive me. I don't pull off tricks of my horses that often. So some wildlife over there trying to get something to eat. Look at all 4 of them. One going through the water. We're not hunting today. We're just going to get back home across this river here. Looks like it. But you know, people have even captured the maybe eagles coming down and taking fish out of the water, or picking up rabbits off the floor. The wildlife in this game is crazy, and so far so good. It looks like everyone's gone to ground, really, haven't they? It's cold. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There is a white dot there. Hold on. I think we'll push on. We'll push on. But thank you to all the people that's watched my Red Dead stuff. It doesn't garnish loads of views. It's certainly not as popular as the trucking, but it's a franchise that I love with all my heart. On my channel, Red Dead still has to gain some traction, and you know, I'm grateful for everyone who watches these particular videos and enjoys the content, especially with the Red Dead story we got going on at the moment with John Marston. But it's a franchise that I truly love, and you know, sometimes you know, well, I think that I'm so passionate about it, it will find its audience in time, you know, because if you end up chasing like numbers, then I think you sort of lose your identity of the channel, and I want to stick with trucks, bikes and horses if I can. There's the house. Right, we will go down there just because I know there's a warm fire there. We might be able to have a little something to eat. We'll sort out Daisy. Oh, let's go around the outside here. Now, sadly, there's no cover for Daisy here, but there should be a warm fire. Look, Daisy's filthy already, look. We'll come back for her. You can do some good fishing off the side of here. But it's a shame that you can't occupy these houses. Now, there is... I can hear it. There is a collectible around here somewhere. Sometimes on the mantelpiece. Maybe it's outside? Oh, I can't hear it now. I think it's got to be inside. That's annoying. I can hear it. Search cabinet. That's it there, is it? There you go. A Greco sapphire bracelet. Amazing. Okay, so we definitely want to get back to Rhodes before dark. Let's quickly have something to eat. We'll have another piece of meat. Sort Daisy out. But no, it's a slow-paced game. You know, certainly online. There's lots to do with your friends, but you know, you can come on here and really chill out. Look at the snow matted in the hooves and yeah. Right, okay, let's get back to it. What time is it now? It's 1:45 in the afternoon. Don't want to make these Christmas specials too long. But again, I'm really surprised we've come across no trouble. yeah, it's been fairly quiet. Makes for a rather boring video, so thanks for sticking with me. Look at that across the bridge. Of course, I think this goes out on Christmas Eve. So going back home for Christmas Eve. And like I said, you know, I've been role-playing that this particular cattle ranch has been my home for many years now. Okay, we are home. So there should be somewhere where we can put Daisy in the warm. And yeah, out of all my Christmas specials, I feel like this one's the least, entertaining. But you know, there we go. That's videos for you. And look at the horse, terrific. But yeah, this could have a PS5 upgrade. Goodness knows what Red Dead 3 is going to look like. They must do it, surely. This is in the top 5. Let's just get Daisy to stay there. This is in the top 5 of all-time best-selling games. So how can it not have a another edition? Close that gate there. We've got our dog out in the cold. What are you doing there? Christ, you frozen? And there should be a beer waiting as well. So this is my home. There's 2 bedrooms. There's a bedroom in here. And there is also a bedroom in here. Right, so as promised, there is a beer here, or a whiskey. So we'll have a quick whiskey before we cut some logs. We've got a fire outside which we are able to cook on, which is quite good. But yeah, full warm fur boots, gloves, coat. But we'll just finish the video by chopping some firewood. It's the only place in the game where you can chop firewood. R2 to chop. Yeah, they could have done so much more, really. But there you go. That's what we have. But do you know what? It's a peaceful game. And I love it. And I've put hundreds of hours. And I've still got all the what they called, the nature books, like all the photography of all the animals. Oh, hold on a second, this one's stuck. Let's give it another whack. Right, can we go through this one in one? Ready? Yep, straight through that one. She might do one more. Right, 3, 2, 1. No. Up, just gonna do one more. Right, okay. Last and final one. Right, sweet. There you go. Well, look, guys, that is it. If you made it through this video, a big gold star to you. Thank you for sticking around, enjoying my waffle, and something that I'm so passionate about with this Red Dead franchise. We're not finished with it. We've still got more to do next year, and hopefully, if we can get that PS5 native, then I can embark on something as well. So that's the plan. So it is Christmas Eve, so I hope all your wishes come true. But most of all, if you can, stay warm, stay safe, have a good one. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. So from me to you, a very Merry Christmas to you. And here's to a prosperous New Year 2026. God, can you believe it? 2026. Right, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks again for being awesome. Thanks for being part of the SAS crew. Merry Christmas to you, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.